Number one, women should be smarter than men. First of all, online dating only, I get scared at times because you don't know the person. You have not seen his chehra. ಅವನು ಯಾವ ಊರ್ನವನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
You had come across your own YouTube videos, the deepfake videos.
Somebody sent me the clipping, say that seem. Narayan Murthy is sitting, I'm wearing a yellow sari. Sudha Murty says, you invest 21,000, you get 20 lakhs of time. And with my own voice, that is the two in Kannada, in English, in Marathi. Then I was so scared. Everyone I wrote, I don't talk about money. 20 videos of mine like this. Invest in different saris. That time I realized this is where I have talked something about education that was converted into money. So always, women should think 20 times more than men when it comes to money because they are vulnerable.
How these scammers, they try to hurry things up.
That fellow was talking to me. He said, your account will be closed. I said, number one, you talk a little slowly, I told him. Have patience, delay it, try to understand. Unknown means don't touch. First is unknown number, don't touch.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Sahil here, ma'am. And ma'am, we're from the Bengaluru City Police social media team. And we just wanted your words on a few things, ma'am. So one thing is, what we all have known is that, when you started Infosys, you had loaned out an amount of 10,000 rupees to Narayan, sir. And, back then, trust was, it used to come from your heart, right? It was never, like, you never had any conditions on it. But in these dates, like today, in today's date, trust is no more there. Like people, they get scammed very easily on these online dating apps and such things. They give money or click links without even knowing the person. Like, so what do you have to say on that now?
Well, Sahil, I gave money to Narayan Murthy not yesterday, but 44 years back. By the time I was married, I had a baby. We had a baby.
Yes, sir.
So it is not that I gave him, without him seeing him, without him knowing him, I did not give money. So even though if such situation happens, unless I know the person, in my case, I knew the person for 5 years, I was married, I had a baby, then only I gave. Because even that time also I was cautious.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now, normally all these people who would like to take money from women, they are praying for that. Actually, they pray the women, women who would like to marry, who are single, who are widowed, who are, all these people normally they do. Sometimes they also do married women also. I've seen both.
Yes,
Number one, women should be smarter than men. Then somebody will ask money, why should you give? How do you know his reason for it? First of all, online dating only, I get scared at times because you don't know the person. You have not seen his chehra. ಅವನು ಯಾವ ಊರ್ನವನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. What work he doesn't know. When you meet a person, if he's serious or you're on dating, better to introduce to your elders at home. That's the first thing I say. Look, somebody wants to date me, but here is the person. Second thing, you should know which company he works. And people normally tell business. Business is a very easy term and vast term and very easy to cheat.
Yes, sir.
Okay? The woman should be careful. The lady should be careful. She should know, look, this fellow wants to date. Let me think it over. We do not know him. Online dating, I can't even see his face. Let me talk to him and carefully observe him. Don't ever give 1 rupee. I will tell you. He may say, I'm in great trouble. You said, yes, I'm in great trouble. Okay? Or I don't have money. Without money, like, you want to date? I'm ready. The moment that boy says, I have a problem, you give money, then I'll come out of it. I will do my business.
Right.
I'll make you managing director, all those things. Don't be sold out.
Yes,
You should not give money because it's your hard-earned money. Losing money is one portion, but losing faith, someone whom you trust, is greater shock and stress to the heart. And then you think everything negatively. If the boy is really interested in you, and if he's a good boy, he will not ask money. Even though his business is in trouble, he may take loan, but he will not ask money. Second thing, if the business, what business he does, what is his office, you should take all the details before you start dating him or during dating. But money should never be given until you are married. After marriage also, you should see after some time whether he has a good habit or a bad habit, where the money goes. So giving money, you should always postpone at least 3-4 years. Okay, after marriage, 3-4 years. That is my theory, which I used And I got the dividend out of it.
Thank you, ma'am. Also, like you said earlier, that you had come across your own YouTube videos, the deepfake videos.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Was it you who saw it randomly, or did someone bring it out in your notion?
Many ways, I'll tell you. Once I was giving a speech in some conference, talking about how difficult it will be to be a wife of a most successful man. I know the joke, on a joke side, I was telling, in the lighter side. And suddenly one day, somebody said to me, the clipping said that, same scene. Narayan Murthy is sitting, I'm wearing a yellow sari. Sudha Murthy says, invest 21,000, you get 20 lakhs, or some vague number. I said, I will never talk like this. And with my own voice, that is the two in Kannada, in English, in Marathi. I'm bilingual with Marathi. So 3 language. I said, I have never ever talked. That's the scene where I was talking the role of a wife of the most successful man. Then I said, okay, let me keep an eye what the reels are. And that I was not bothered. Then I started getting emails on Sansad as well as my personal email. We believe you, Mrs. Murthy. We have respect for you. Your words are always comforting to us. We have invested. I'm a school teacher. I invested 21,000. I got at least some 20, 30. Then I was so scared. Everyone I wrote, I don't talk about money. I talk about education. I talk about love. I talk about affection. I talk about duties. I talk about responsibility. No video I talk about money. On the contrary, it says money brings responsibility.
Yes.
Okay, I quote this from Mrs. Mary Gates. Money comes with responsibility. But nowhere I say, you invest X and you'll get X square. I said, you should have common sense. Have I talked any time like that? But they said it was your voice, your video. And then I saw the 20 videos of mine like this. Invest in different saris. That time I realized this is where I have talked something about education that was converted into money. I saw that. And I wrote everyone, of course, Mr. Murthy invest. And it came on Mr. Murthy's also. So we together wrote to the concerned people, etc. For everyone I tell, when you come across I or Mr. Murthy talking about money, please remember, we will never talk about money in public because we don't attach that much of meaning, increasing 4 times more or 5 times more.
Yes, sir.
So, it is a fake. And without asking us, don't invest. Narayan Murthy did. Under what circumstance he did?
Yeah.
They don't understand. Sudha Murthy gave 10,000, you give 1 lakh. He will tell that dating her.
Yes.
She says, okay, I'll give 1 lakh. He will be like Murthy. No. And that also, I thought I knew what it is computer science, what is a company, I was aware of it. Not blindly, I want.
You had in-depth knowledge.
Knowledge, then only I gave. I had 10,250, I gave only 10,000.
Okay.
I didn't even do 2 extra. Keep it to. So always, women should think 20 times more than men when it comes to money because they are vulnerable.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the reason.
But it also happens the other way also, ma'am, wherein you have men getting honey trapped by women also.
Honey trap is the desire that.
Yes, ma'am.
But you should be within your senses.
Yes.
See, many times people don't come and complain. The reason is they feel shy. Oh, I have been cheated. That means I'm dull. I have been cheated. That means I'm not smart. I have been cheated. That means I have less common sense. Why everybody should know? So even though people are cheated, they will not tell, oh, I know I have never cheated. Yes. Because they want to keep that profile that I'm smart, I have a lot of common sense. You don't have, so you have been cheated. Yes. But that is not true. Everybody is vulnerable in one or other situation in life. When cheating people take advantage of vulnerable women, vulnerable situation. That you should be aware.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So just a thing, ma'am, wherein you are aware, ma'am, because it happened with you recently, how these scammers, they try to hurry things up. Like they put you in a situation wherein you get anxious and you feel like, you need to respond then and there itself. Like they want to hurry things up. So they know that you can click that link soon and the money will get transferred to them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So one thing about this that the younger generation and the older generation, they should know is,
Delay. Patience. Like that fellow was talking to me. He said, your account will be closed. I said, number 1, you talk a little slowly, I told him. He was very fast. Second thing, he said, what language do you want I should speak? I said, doesn't matter. You can speak in English. It is not a problem. But you speak slowly and let me understand, and I will call my secretary to deal with this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I delayed it unknowingly, that one. Then he said, no, we don't take any secretary's call. I said, why? Why can't you take a secretary's call? My secretary does everything. Then he asked me, who are you? Then I said, I'm Sudha Murty. What work do you do? I said, I'm a member of the parliament. Are you a politician? I said, no, I'm a nominated person.
Yes, ma'am.
You know. And then he said, Teresa came. No? She said, okay, we want to know all your details. Who are you? Why you have called? Okay. And who is your boss? I asked, who is your boss? I will call your boss and tell him. You know. So we should also make that person all these questions.
Yes.
Okay. Just because he asks in a hurry, we don't have to reply. It is not that he asks questions, we need not reply at all.
Yes.
I said, I want some time, I should tell. You give your details, we'll do.
Yes, ma'am. That's delaying it. And
delaying. Have patience. Delay it. Try to understand. Unknown means don't touch. First is unknown number, don't touch. And if any unknown number comes, and if you want to take, then you write, who are you? Okay? What do you want?
yes, ma'am. If you had one golden rule for the citizens of Bangalore for online safety, so online safety in terms of not clicking on unknown links, not answering unknown calls, or falling for these frauds, sharing OTPs. People normally share OTPs, and that's how they.
My friends, there's a golden rule. Pause before you act. Suppose you get OTP. Okay, read that. Don't share this. That means you should not share. Because OTP you should consider it as a part of your body. Okay, like your tongue, like your teeth. You can't give it to anybody. Next one. Any link is there. Suddenly you press. Why should you press? Suppose the link is there. What is that? Your finger cannot keep quiet? Don't do that.
Yes.
Is there any itching on your finger? No. Then don't do that. That link will put you into one of the greatest difficulties in your life. Third one, don't get into this money racket. From time immemorial, these rackets have ruined people. I have seen with my own eyes, good people, intelligent people, without even thinking, just press the button and lose the money they have done. Don't press the button and lose money. Don't press the button and go to unknown link. Third one, have patience, have common sense. Keep your common sense in your hand. Think, pause before you act. And don't feel shy in case it happens. So what? I have lost the battle, but I'll win the war. That attitude. I've been cheated once, fair enough. Fair enough. But I will not be cheated again. Get up, arise with a lot of resilience. Go and talk to the nearest police station, 1930 cybercrime.gov.in. Use that app and enroll in case you have been cheated. But don't be cheated again. That you should take care. Tell your friends your experience, and so that they will learn from somebody else's results, somebody else's shortcomings, somebody else's experience. Please help each other. Police are our best friends. 1930 is a Sanjeevini. There's a very useful line. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind. I am Sudha Murty.